Hey guys, today we're going to take a look at using Google My Business to generate leads, clients, revenues, and profits for your business. And how do I know this is going to work? It's because I built a system for my client that did over 16 million US dollars in revenues, or over 2.5 billion Jamaican dollars, and generated thousands of leads for their business. Let's get going into it because there's a lot that you need to cover in order to start using Google My Business to generate leads on autopilot for your business. Today, I'm going to give you this checklist for free download. I'm going to go through it in this video. I'm not going to spend too much time teaching you how to set up Google My Business on our YouTube channel. Link in the description below, link in the comment section below, or you can just search on our YouTube channel. There is a tutorial on how to set up Google My Business. Now, for obvious reason, I can't go through the setup again because I need to have a business location. I need to wait for the mail to arrive and everything in between. So I'm just going to allow you to watch that video, and I'm going to teach you now how to optimize your Google My Business profile to start getting leads. All right. So the first thing that you need to do is to completely optimize your roofing profile on Google My Business. You're going to need to verify your Google Business profile. You are going to need to use your real roofing company name. And we're looking right here. So let me just zoom in for you guys. This is going to be me talking to you and explain as we go along. It's not perfectly engaging, but I promise you the value is there. So like I said, you verify your Google My Business profile, you're going to use your real roofing company name, and you don't stuff extra keywords into it. The reason is because they're optimizing for user experience, not for search. Contrary to popular belief, you don't need to stuff your work with keywords. You just need to prepare your work in such a way that someone looking for you would find you. Make it human. That's what helps you survive all those SEO updates. You're also going to need to select the most accurate primary business category. And like I said, these are all checklists that you can go ahead and check off, and it's available for free download. You're going to add relevant roofing services that you offer. So if you don't offer these services, don't add them. If you offer roofing, plumbing, and electrical, you're going to add those services here. The website that we give you for free download is also able to add those services that you do. Same with the email marketing campaigns. Everything that we're doing here is flexible to help you in your business. So you're going to add your services. So if you have roof replacement, roof repair, leak repair, emergency roof repair, etc., go ahead and add all those services in the services box for your Google My Business. Ensure that you have a phone number that's working. And I really want you to emphasize this. In my country, in Jamaica, as you see right here, I have a search for roofers near me. I'm going to say not now. When you look at a lot of these companies, they tend to have terrible customer services. Some of them, I'm not speaking to any specific business here, but some of them have terrible customer service. Some of them you call, and when you call, the attendant is rude. Sometimes you call and you don't get through. Sometimes you look at their website and it's an absolutely terrible website. Now, one of the things that you need to do is ensure that your website sells your business. So let me just go back to where I was. And you also need to ensure that on your Google My Business profile, let's just click right here, you have your reviews, your address, your services, opening hours, links to your website, pictures of your work. This is not the client that we work with, by the way. This is just a random client. And we're going to show you tips as well on how to get reviews for your Google My Business and how to use it to rank higher in search results. Now, going back, you're going to also ensure that you add your website. Like I said, keep your opening hours accurate, including for holidays and special events. You're going to need to add that for special hours because here's the thing, guys. Someone searching for roofers near me, they're going to look at your Google My Business a lot of time before they go to your website. And not only that, whenever they go to your Google My Business, that leads them to your website if you're a good fit. You don't want all the clicks, you want the right clicks. So if you're open until late, if you're open on special holidays or weekends, and that's not something your competitors do, you want to have that information there. And if you don't open on these during these special hours, as I would call them, or during special events or special days or public holidays, you want to have that information. You don't want someone calling you on a public holiday when you're closed, expecting to have service and you're not available. That bodes very bad for your business. So we're not chasing clicks and calls, we're chasing the right clicks and calls and leads that actually convert. You're going to write a detailed company description explaining what you do, who you serve, and where you operate. As a matter of fact, what I think I will add to this is just a prompt that you can give to ChatGPT that's going to write this for you. As a rule, for you don't want to figure this stuff out, do you? Correct? You're going to add every city or community you genuinely serve. And this is important for your local results. Now, if you look right here, you notice that there is Google Maps right here for this business that tells me the location of this business in respect to my location. This is why you're going to add those locations. Matter of fact, one of the things that you're going to have to do is add the specific location of your business, because search results near to this location will be relevant to your business. And you don't want someone very far out of state, out of your service area, appearing in search results for your Google My Business, especially for a local service business. So that is why you're going to do that. It says here that important for roofers is that if a customer visits your office, and this is very critical, guys, if a customer visits your office, make sure your address and map location are completely accurate. If you operate from your home or another location where customers do not visit you, hide the street address and configure your service areas instead. I've done this for my businesses before where I don't have a physical location I want customers to visit, where I just don't I simply don't add my address, but I add the locations that I serve. And you will get calls from this guy. So it's perfectly fine if you're a visit only kind of business. As you can see on screen right here, I have a series of videos that teach you how to build a roofing business online that gets you leads, clients, and revenues. This is from my own experience with a previous client that we had in my company here at Zelhan, where we helped them establish a marketing system for their roofing supplies business that did $16 million in revenues over 2.5 years. We generated over 2,500 leads, sent amazing emails, and we had a system going together that worked really well. 16 million US dollars in my country is more or less 2.5 billion Jamaican dollars. And I'm going to teach you that system. No, the system is all here, from the website to the landing page to the emails to the strategy. Everything is here. Now, this video is just another video in that strategy. So you can go ahead and check out these videos on the channel. Like I said, the website is available for free download. The landing page is available for free download. You can also get the email list, the emails for free download. And today I'm going to give you this checklist. Google My Business is part of a system. You're not going to use Google My Business alone to start getting leads for your business. As a matter of fact, I recommend that you download this checklist. Link in the description. There's a QR code on screen. Download this checklist to ensure that you're using your Google My Business in conjunction with the rest of this marketing system. And I'm pretty sure it's going to work. This is pretty good stuff. It's worked for all my clients in the past, not just for his roofing client. You're going to get some amazing results from that. Now we're going to get into the second section. Build a Google review machine. This is where Google My Business comes to life for you. You want to have a Google My Business account that's getting you calls, leads, clients, sales, revenues, profits in your business. The most important thing that you're going to have to do is you're going to have to be active on Google My Business. Now, you've heard a lot about Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and they say post daily, or even YouTube for that matter. So we're going to do a video on how to use YouTube to get clients for your roofing business. And trust me, it's going to be amazing. You're going to want to do the same thing with your Google My Business profile. Here's where you're going to do that. You're going to ask the homeowner for a Google review. Whenever you go to a home, you do an inspection. This is the easiest way to get a review. If you go to a home, you do a free inspection, which is the lead magnet that we offered on our landing page. When you do a free inspection, you're going to say to the homeowner, was this very helpful for you? If it was, do you mind leaving a review so we can help other homeowners like yourself? It starts with great customer service and great value. Do a job that they would pay for, and you get the review. The review is going to pay you 10 times over, because your reviews are going to be viewed by prospective customers and repeat customers. If your reviews are terrible, you're not going to get a lot of calls, you're not going to get a lot of clients. So always do excellent work, and at the end of excellent work, not the next day, not the next week, at the end before you leave, hey, just checking in, was this very valuable, was this very helpful? How about you leave a review on Google My Business so we can help more customers like you? This review is going to be used on your website as well, and I'll show you how later. The thing that you're going to do is you're going to send a review link by text, WhatsApp, or email. Matter of fact, I also encourage you to create a QR code that sends customers directly to the review page. Something else that you should do is put the QR code to your review page on your thank you card or leave behind card after completing the job or even the free inspection. Let's say that this is yes, you're seeing. Let's say that this is a business card that you have right here. You're gonna have your QR code on a section on your card that says leave a review or something more catchy or more helpful. And the reason why I do this is because you need to make it as easy as possible for your prospects to leave a review if you don't know that they're probably not going to leave a review. Because remember, they are going to be thinking about how does this help me? In the moment when you've just delivered the service, it's less about how does this help me and how does it make me look. So you did a really good job. I feel obligated to reciprocate, the law of reciprocity. You do something good for someone, they feel obligated to do something good for you as well. They're going to say, I feel obligated to do it. They don't say it verbally, but that's how they're going to feel. And this is where, and this is why, at the end of the inspection, at the end of the job, you're going to send over this email. You're going to ask them in person. Asking in person is best, and handing them the card in person is best because it removes all the friction of them having to open the message, see it, be interested, and do what you want. Plus, they just got the service. They have every thought fresh, and that's what you're going to do. Add a review link to your invoice or project completion email. So you always send out an email to your prospects, to your clients after a project, after a free inspection, perhaps a day later, perhaps 2 days later. Hey, Jim from Myrtle Beach Roofers or Jabez from Zelhan Roofers, this is what we did for you. Just checking in to ensure that you received massive value. Is there anything we could have improved on? No? All right. Do you mind leaving a review about your experience here? And then you send over the link, or perhaps you send it in one email. You ask while the customer is happiest with the finished roof or the completed free inspection. You don't wait several months. You ask when you're top of mind and the joy is the highest, because this is the time that they're in the moment and you're right, they're standing. I can't emphasize how important it is to do this while you are there, and you can get the review like that. Never pay for reviews or offer discounts in exchange for positive reviews. That's just going to screw you over. That's ethical. Let's just do it. And respond professionally to every review, including negative reviews. And the reason why I say respond to negative reviews is because when you have a negative review on your Google My Business, on any of your accounts really, and you respond to it positively, acknowledging where you went wrong. I am sorry that you had to experience this. This is our fault. This is where we messed up. Don't call them out. Don't say where they're wrong. They don't want to see it. Your prospective customers don't want to see it. Most time that is not the issue. The issue is that they want to be seen, heard, and validated. So we're sorry for what you experienced. This mistake is ours. Here's how we're going to make it up to you. We'll send out a team member to help you rectify the problem, even when they're at fault. Two things are going to happen. If they're at fault, they're going to say, that's perfectly fine. My apologies. Maybe I made a big mess of things. And two, if they are not at fault, they're going to be very thankful because they only complain because they want a resolution. Important, whenever you reach this stage, ensure that the problem is solved the next time and they don't have to complain. This is how you turn a negative review into a positive review and turn your Google My Business into a lead machine for your business. You don't have to go to Google Ads just yet or SEO. Optimize your Google My Business, optimize your Google Maps, and it's going to work perfectly for you. Respond professionally to every review. So even if it is a positive review, someone leaves and says, hey, this was an amazing experience. The prospect that you just handed the QR code on your card after a free inspection, you're not even a client, you're saying, hey, this roofing inspection was amazing. Now I understand exactly what to do or what not to do. I don't even need to do a new roof, or I won't even work with them because I don't need a new roof. But if I was, I would hire them. Leave a response and say, hey, Jim, hey, Carl, hey, Kathy, thank you for having us over. You were amazing, wonderful roof. Very excited to see that this is an expense that you don't need to take on. Don't be the money grabber, be the trusted confidant or friend of your ideal prospects. Because remember, this is your PR. You don't need to hire a PR agency. You just need to be very helpful and very warm and kind to your prospects. Make more reviews, make reviews more valuable. Don't tell customers what to write, especially. But when asking for the review, remind them that details about their experiences are useful. So, example, they replace or leaking roof and did an excellent job is better than great company. Matter of fact, when you see great company, great service, great help, it's kind of so generic that you don't even trust it. Like you don't trust it. So why should you have that on your Google My Business? No, if that is what the client or prospect is leaving, you can try to nudge them in a direction and say, what was great about the service, but you definitely don't want to have those kind of reviews. It's better than nothing, I'll tell you that, but they don't really do much for you. And this is again why you ask for the review while you're there, after the job is just completed, and you take a picture of the job and post it, which is going to bring us to the next point. Show proof that you actually do great roofing work. This cannot be understated. Roofing costs a lot of money. They are not going to spend 20, 30, 40, sometimes $50,000, depending on the size. $10,000 still a lot of money in this day and age. They're not going to spend that money unless they know you are worth it. Remember, the reason why they didn't call you directly and say, hey, Jamie, hey, Carl, hey, Jabez at Zell and Roofing, when you come over and do this for me, is because they either don't know you, they don't trust you, or perhaps a combination of both. Showing proof of your work, a picture is worth 1,000 words, a video is worth 1,000,000 stories, is very important. So here's what you're going to do. Post new photos and short videos consistently of jobs that you go on. 3 updates per week is fine. I've heard some people say every day. I've heard some people say at least once per week. I like 3 days, 3 updates per week. It's not too intrusive, and it's kind of easy to get into the groove of that. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, or whenever you get a chance, you take a picture here, you take a picture there, you take a video there, and you post them every other day on your Google My Business. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, have your assistant post it. Perfectly fine. Before and after roofing projects, those are good. So before, after, in one photo, before and after. This is something that I use in my construction business with my brother to show the work that we've done, not in roofing, but in other services, and it worked amazingly. Show completed reviews, show completed roofs, roof repairs, your crew working safely not added here, and I think I'll add it. Videos of you doing a roof inspection. So I'm just gonna add it right away, because you're educating your prospects at this stage. Your crew working safely, materials arriving on site, you buying or ordering materials. Short job site videos are always useful. Try to stay under 59 seconds. You can cross post to YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, and even Meta, for example. But we're focused on Google My Business today. In future videos, we will look at those platforms and specific strategies to help you grow and get clients from them. You're going to want to have your company vehicles in the pictures at time. Sometimes you have a sign in front of the work site that says work being done by your company. Sometimes the vests that your workers are wearing have your company name and logo on them. You're going to make use of all those branding opportunities to take picture of the job, take pictures of the site, take pictures to show that you are in the weeds and you're doing what your prospects want you to do. They don't want you in the office, they want you on site. Now, if you're in the office, have your workers on site take pictures. Matter of fact, this is a very good place for you to make use of your Gen Z and your Gen X and your millennials. They always have their smartphones, they're always on their smartphones. Let them take those pictures. Now you don't have to worry about getting content. Let them take the pictures and upload it to your Google My Business, upload it to your Instagram, upload it to your TikTok, upload it to their social media, and speak about your company. Trust me, these strategies work. The company vehicles, your office, your team, branded uniforms and equipment, customer testimonial, those are also very good. So you have a video of a prospect that you're with or a customer that you're with. Record yourself with them talking about the job and their experience with your team, and be sure to address any concerns or worries that they might have had. Remember, this is your golden goose to getting more clients in the future. And last but not least, interesting roofing problems that you have solved. Just like I'm here talking to you about a client generating problem that I solved for my client, you can do the same for roofing problems that you've solved for your clients. And it doesn't have to be a long video, it can be 30 seconds, where, what, when, what we did to solve the problem, stuff like that. You're an expert at roofing, you know what to do. Use real branded photos from your company instead. Do not use stock photography, guys. Do not use AI generated photos. I don't I don't think I need to, but just in case I need to say it, do not use stock photos. Do not use AI photos. Use only your photos. They don't need to look glamorous. They are going to represent what you've done for others and you can do for me, because my home is not glamorous. It is not a hotel. It is not picture perfect. It is messy. It is disorganized, just like that client that you're working with. And it helps me feel at home knowing that you can do for me what I need you to do. Keep your profile active. We've spoken about this. So treat your Google Business profile like a small version of your website, not something you set up once and forget. So post updates about recent roofing projects, before and after transformations, roof maintenance tips, storm preparation, common causes of roof leaks, new service areas, company updates, financing or payment options, seasonal promotions, customer testimonials, new staff that you might have. Like I said, you're going to use that. The reason why I don't even update my Google My Business profile for Zelhan is because we don't work with local clients anymore. But what you need to do is do all of these things. Now, we've mentioned this in the previous point, so I'm not going to spend too much time right here on point 4. I'm going to go over to point 5 because this is going to be very important. Connect Google to your roofing website. Here's what I mean. I said at the start of this video or early on in the tutorial that you're going to get reviews for Google My Business and we're going to use them on your website. No, on your WordPress website, you're going to add those Google My Business reviews. In a future video, I'm just going to create a tutorial that teaches you how to do that. So you don't have to worry about it, you don't have to worry about the ins and outs, the step by step to do it. Just hit subscribe and get notified when that video goes live. I promise I'm going to make it, guys. So you're going to link your Google My Business profile to the most relevant page on your website. As a matter of fact, I like putting reviews on the home page and on your landing page. You can also add it to your FAQ page and your contact page. And sometimes you can add it to your footer as well. We're going to talk about all of those things in the tutorial on how to add it to your website. Clearly display your phone number and quote or request estimate buttons, especially on your website, guys, and on your Google My Business. Create pages explaining your major roofing services. Remember, we have a website and there are many website tutorials on our YouTube page with many free downloads in our growing archive of free website templates. You can take a look at those, or you can have our team build your website for you. We start at grow.zelhan.com. Get started, link in the description, QR code on screen right now. We have very friendly rates that you can work with to not only build a website but a growth system for your business. Create useful location pages for important areas you might genuinely serve. And you're also going to add your location and phone number as it is on Google My Business in the footer of your website, sometimes in the header as well, depending on the design of your website. Link from your website back to your Google Business profile. So those reviews that you have, you're going to add a link to them to your Google My Business profile so someone can verify that they're real. Someone who looks at your website and reviews on your website, they're going to look at your Google My Business profile. They're going to look at your Trustpilot. I think the website is called G2 or G2 Reviews, GQ Reviews. They're going to look at these platforms to ensure that the reviews are real, because there's so many fake reviews out there. Display selected Google reviews and testimonials on your website. I like to have a whole page with Google reviews, guys. That's just how I do it. Just the entire page, not just Google reviews, but all my reviews, because I find them very helpful and useful. Keep your business name, contact information, hours, and other important details consistent. And your website should answer the question, can this company solve my roofing problem and can I trust them? Social proof, testimonials, and reviews go a very long way in answering that question. Now, make it extremely easy to become a lead. So never make a potential customer hunt for the next step. That is why we have our free website template available as it is. Remember, you can get the free website right here and you can get the landing page right here for free download. Everything is done for you. You don't have to figure out anything. And it answers all these questions like the call now, request an estimate or free inspection, schedule a free inspection, visit your website, see your roofing work. And it also includes the email marketing steps. So if someone becomes a lead, you nurture them to become a client. Because not because they become a lead mean they're ready to do business. They might be getting quotes and getting loans together and stuff like that. When they're ready in a week, 2 or months, in a week or 2 or in a few months, you want to be the option that they go with. We have the email marketing and the marketing system to do all that for you. So the weekly roofing Google My Business profile routine, This is a checkbox that you're going to do every week. Like I said, have your millennials take pictures and videos and upload approximately 3 pieces of fresh project content 3 days. So every other day is good. Ask every satisfied customer for a review. Sorry. If someone says no, perfectly fine. There's an opportunity with the next customer or client, and it's going to be an opportunity for you to grow your business by just simply asking for referrals as well. So you're going to ask for referrals as well. Do you know someone who could benefit from these services? And just handing them that card is an opportunity. Having on your card a QR code to your Google My Business, a link to your Google My Business, a link to your website is also very helpful. Respond to new reviews, even if they're negative. Check your phone numbers, hours, website, especially on holidays, services, and other important information. Publish at least one useful business update when you have something worth sharing every week. Look at which searches, calls, website visits, and interactions your profile is generating. That's more analytics based. You can have our team handle that for you, and continue improving your profile based on what homeowners are responding to. Remember, your Google Business Profile doesn't create roofing leads. Remember, your Google Business Profile does not create leads simply because you have a Google Business Profile. It creates leads because it's built to do that. So you need to provide a roofing service they're searching for, serve their area, other homeowners trust you, so share that information. You have proof of your work, and you make it easy to contact you. So be relevant, be local, be near, show proof, build reviews, stay active, make this next step easy, and ensure in optimizing and creating your Google Business Profile that you add a pin of your business location as accurately as possible. Now, guys, like I said, if you don't want to do all this work for yourself, our team can do it for you. Link in the description and the QR code. Not just Google My Business, but your entire online presence needs to be working for you 24/7. Generate leads, clients, revenues, and profits for your business. Go to grow.zelhan.com and our team will do that for you. Now, in the next videos, we're going to be looking at social media. We're going to be looking at Google Ads and the rest of the system. Now, the entire system that we're going through is right here in this video. You're going to want to take a look at that.